Hey there, and a huge welcome to English Voices. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jamie. It is so wonderful to have you with us as we kick off a brand new year.
It really is. There's something special about this fresh start, isn't there? That's exactly why our topic today is all about 2026 motivation for success. We want to help you find and keep that spark for your English goals and all your ambitions this year.
Absolutely. Whether you're dreaming of fluency, a new career, a personal project, or just more consistency, we're here to chat about how to make it happen. If you're enjoying your time with us, please do subscribe to English Voices and hit the like button. It helps our community grow and tells us you find this useful.
Now let's dive in. Jamie, I have to ask, when you hear New Year motivation, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Oh, that's a great starter question. I think of energy, that first week excitement, but I also think of the challenge to sustain it. It's easy to be motivated on January 2nd, but what about on March 15th? How do we keep going? What about you, Alex?
You've hit on the key word, sustain. For me, motivation isn't just a feeling that comes and goes. I like to think of it more as a mindset. It's a choice you make every day, even on the days you don't feel like it. It's about building systems, not just relying on willpower.
A mindset. I love that distinction. So it's less about feeling motivated and more about being disciplined and committed. That makes it more reliable. Did you always see it that way?
Not at all. I used to be the king of the burst of inspiration. I'd get a big idea, work on it furiously for 3 days, and then burn out. It wasn't until I faced a pretty big setback a few years ago that I learned the real value of resilience.
Resilience, that ability to bounce back. Can you share a bit about that? What was the setback, and how did you move past it?
Sure, I was working on a long-term writing project, and after months of work, I hit a wall. The feedback I got wasn't great, and I felt like quitting. That was the setback. My motivation vanished. But instead of giving up entirely, I took a short break, then broke the project down into tiny, manageable milestones.
Breaking it down. That's so crucial. A huge goal can feel overwhelming, but a small milestone feels achievable. So you shifted from finish this huge thing to write 300 words today.
Exactly. And celebrating those small milestones, literally just ticking a box, gave me little wins. That built momentum. The motivation followed the action, not the other way around. What's a strategy you use, Jamie?
For me, it's all about accountability. I'm much more likely to follow through on something if I've told someone else I'll do it. It's that social promise. For example, my friend and I have a weekly check-in call where we share one professional and one personal goal. Knowing I'll have to report back keeps me on track.
Accountability is a powerful force. It turns an internal promise into an external one. It sounds like you've built a great support system. Do you think having a community or a partner is essential for long-term success?
I think it's one of the most effective tools, yes. It combats isolation. When you're struggling with procrastination or doubt, talking to someone who understands your goal can get you back on track. They can offer perspective. Speaking of procrastination, the motivation killer, how do you deal with it, Alex?
Ah, procrastination, my old foe. I've learned to ask myself why I'm procrastinating. Am I tired, scared of failing? Is the task too vague? Usually it's because the next step isn't clear. So I use the 2-minute rule. If something will take less than 2 minutes, I do it immediately. If it's bigger, I spend 2 minutes just starting, opening the document, writing one sentence. That initial push often defeats the procrastination.
That's brilliant. It removes the barrier to entry. We often procrastinate because the weight of the whole task is paralyzing, but just starting is a win. It connects back to your idea of momentum. A tiny push can get the ball rolling. Beyond tactics, how do you reconnect with your why, your deeper reason for a goal when motivation is low?
That's the most important question. I keep a very simple why statement in my planner. For my English teaching, it might be, to help people find their voice and confidence. When admin work feels tedious, I reread that. It reignites that core purpose. It's not about grammar rules, it's about people. What's a big why for you this year?
My big why is connection and fulfillment. I want the work I do, including this podcast, to feel deeply meaningful and to create genuine connections. So when I'm editing audio for hours, I try to think about the listener who might hear this and feel encouraged. That sense of potential fulfillment is a huge motivator. It's more sustainable than just chasing a result.
Fulfillment over just achievement. That's a profound shift. It makes the journey itself valuable. Let's talk about another buzzword, productivity. How do we chase motivation without just becoming busy for the sake of being busy?
That's a vital point. Productivity should be in service of our why, not a substitute for it. I try to check in. Am I being productive on the right things? Sometimes the most motivated action is to rest or to say no to a task that doesn't align. It's about intentional action, not constant action.
Intentional action. I'm writing that down. It's about quality of focus, not just quantity of hours. Okay, we've been throwing around some really powerful words in this conversation, words that are key to talking about motivation and success. Let's pause and make sure everyone has a clear understanding of them. Let's go over some of the key vocabulary we use today. These are fantastic words for talking about your goals and journey.
First word, mindset. Alex, you introduced this one.
Right. A mindset is your established set of attitudes, your way of thinking. It's the lens through which you view challenges and opportunities. Example sentence: cultivating a growth mindset where you believe you can improve is key for language learning.
Perfect. Next word, resilience. This is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties, to bounce back. Example sentence: her resilience was amazing. After failing the test, she studied even harder and passed the next one.
Third word, milestone. This is a significant event or stage in the development of something. It's a marker of progress. Example sentence: holding a 5-minute conversation in English was a major milestone for me.
Number 4, accountability. This is the fact or condition of being responsible for your actions and commitments, often to someone else. Example sentence: I have a language partner for accountability, so we make sure we both practice every week.
Fifth word, procrastination. This is the action of delaying or postponing a task. Example sentence: I need to stop my procrastination and just start my homework.
Sixth word, fulfillment. This is a feeling of satisfaction and happiness from achieving something meaningful. Example sentence: he finds great fulfillment in volunteering and helping his community.
And let's do one more, sustain. This means to strengthen, support, or cause to continue for an extended period. Example sentence: it's hard to sustain high energy levels without proper rest and nutrition.
Wonderful. Using these words will help you express your motivational journey with much more clarity and depth.
So, to bring our chat to a close, we've explored motivation as a mindset, not just a feeling. We talked about the power of resilience after setbacks and breaking big dreams into small milestones.
We discussed practical tools like accountability partners, ways to fight procrastination, and the importance of seeking fulfillment in the journey, not just the result. The goal is to sustain your effort all year long.
Now we want to hear from you. Our question for the comments is, what is one small, specific milestone you want to reach in your English learning, or another goal, by the end of this month?
Maybe it's learning 30 new vocabulary words, having a conversation with a stranger, or finishing a book in English. Share it with us below. Telling someone is a great first step toward accountability.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us on English Voices today. Remember, every big achievement starts with the simple decision to try. We believe in you.
Keep going, keep learning, and we'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.
Goodbye, everyone.